let's talk about Jupiter Ascending. And the reason I want to talk about this is because this is the Wachowski Brothers' first real jump back into the sci-fi, or at least an original sci-fi, since The Matrix. And I love the original Matrix movie. You can say different things about the second and third one, but I think we can all agree that the first Matrix was pretty cool.
I think that's unanimous.
Yeah, because it just was just really groundbreaking with the special effects and everything. Now, I'm not expecting that out of this one, but they did write the script, they are producing it, they are directing it, so they really have their hands all up in it. And I think it has a pretty interesting story to it. So the film is about a janitor. Now, this is it does lose me here, because Mila Kunis is supposed to be a janitor in this movie, and I just never see her as a janitor.
Just like just a straight up janitor with the overalls, or?
Well, I don't know about that, but she's like, at least she cleans people's homes. Like, they describe her as a janitor in one of the descriptions. So
okay,
it doesn't, I can't see her like cleaning the barf out of a school locker room, cafeteria or something like that. So yeah, Mila Kunis just doesn't doesn't seem like her type of role.
Maybe she'll surprise you. Breaking New Grounds as a janitor.
Well, she could be. She could be surprising me. She's a good actress. She might have range like that. Stretch it to play a janitor. But so the basic story behind this is she's a janitor. She finds out that she's actually alien royalty. Now, what's been happening to Earth, unbeknownst to the Earthlings, is that there's this huge alien race out there where they like to use the planet Earth to evolve. They evolve living creatures and then harvest them to make what they call the youth serum, which keeps them pretty much immortal. So their Earth is pretty much a petri dish. Well, the matriarch of said giant alien clan dies, and there's a big civil war breaking out between her 3 children. So they're all battling for domination, and of course they all want Earth, because that is where the youth serum comes from, and they want to take that over. Well, lo and behold, the janitor happens to be one of the 4th child of her, and so that's where the story really starts and takes off. You have a warrior. Story. Kinda, yeah. Yeah, kinda. And then you have Channing Tatum shows up on Earth, tries to protect her because she is the 4th heir, and that is where everything ensues from there. So I think it's an interesting story. It's a new concept. I guess I'm trying to think if I've ever seen a movie with the Earth as a petri dish type theme. I just don't know why they would dump a princess on the planet, though.
Yeah, I don't understand that part.
Yeah,
that seems pretty risky.
Well, it sounds like she's like an unwanted princess, the 4th one they kind of hide away.
I think, like you said, a little bit of Cinderella-esque elements to that, and then you have Channing Tatum come through, and he's supposed to be some sort of genetically modified warrior, like the greatest warrior of the galaxy, coming to protect her. So that's kind of like her Prince Charming coming. So is he Cinderella? Is that Prince Charming?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's a Prince guy. But
no
Prince dude comes through. And Sean Bean is in the movie, so we know he is going to die at some point in this movie.
Probably very soon.
Probably not very far into it, you're right. Because he just seems to die relatively quickly in all of his movies. But I kind of like it. I'm trying to see another space epic. I love sci-fi movies. The last real good space epic that I can think of, well, I like the reboot of the Star Trek movies. Those are pretty cool. But original space epics, really, I haven't seen anything that great since... Have
you seen Ender's Game?
Ender's Game was awesome. I love the book. And the movie was awesome, too. You're right. That was a really, really good one. I thought that was a very good adaptation of that. But I think they're going more for, like, the trilogy thing, because, it's the Wachowski Brothers. So I think they're trying to make their own type of almost Star Wars with their own mythology, bringing it closer to Earth, but create a bigger universe. Almost like a Lord of the Rings in space.
Absolutely. That's what it seems like.
But do we think that they're going to hit a good stride with this? Is it going to be... like the first Matrix movie, or is it going to be like the latter 2?
Well, I think they just got carried away with the second 2 Matrix movies. Well, at least the second one, because they're like, wow, we had such a great success. Everybody loved these special effects. And now we have this bazillion-dollar budget. Let's just throw all the money into special effects. And that's what really detracted from the storytelling, I think, of Matrix 2. Because it was like, all right, here's all these special effects. Now we got to justify why we're using them. So
what they detracted from it is there wasn't a Matrix inside a Matrix. That was clearly the way that they should have been going.
There really kind of was a Matrix inside of the Matrix. Inside of the Matrix. Remember at the end, they're like, we're all computer programs that are designed to destroy other computer programs that are computer programs that police people. That was the story of the Matrix too. Yeah. Yeah, nobody knew that. Because it was confusing as hell. But but I am excited about this movie. And again, they also describe it as a space opera. I don't understand how they could put opera into the.
I've seen I've heard of attempts at space operas before. Like actual operas have tried to do sci-fi operas, and there's other stuff that have been described as space operas or space odysseys. Like I think even like Cowboy Bebop was for some reason described as a space opera. People kind of throw that term around. They're like throwing opera into anything that's dramatic. I don't know why.
It's dramatic.
I don't know what the trend is with opera. Like, come on now.
Let's make a YouTube opera. No, let's not. I don't know, Ryan. You got a good singing voice?
Not today. Usually I keep the milk and honey and keep my voice nice. But today, I want some gravel in for the cast.
Gotcha. But so I'm excited to see it. But let us know what you think. Hit us up, comments down below. Of course, at Where's My Face on Twitter, Google Plus, and Facebook. And don't forget Ryan Celsius and Ryan Celsius Music. I'm sure he'd be interested in hearing what you said. But let's keep on.